Hi, Bean Beauties, Dee Bean here. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dee Bean, and I'm going to give you my complete LV handbag collection in this video. So if you want to see what handbags I have from Louis Vuitton and how many I have, come on back. It's a small but mighty collection. I think you'll like it. See you in a bit. Hey, Bean Beauties, welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to do a collection video. Okay, y'all. Collection videos are hard for me to do because I have a huge overall collection. So to pull all of my collections, and they're not like all in one place. So I know some of y'all have asked, and this is a viewer request, from several people. I will try. I'm going to try to start doing them slowly over this next year, but this is going to be the first one. I do have a couple of other collection videos. I do have a playlist that has collection videos in it, but this is going to be my Louis Vuitton. And I have, I believe, 8. Can you believe it? I have 8 handbags from Louis Vuitton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't believe it. And I just started collecting handbags back in 2023. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you have been with me for a while and haven't heard my story, I had to quit wearing handbags per doctor's order, per actual written prescription back in 2009, I think. Yeah, I think 2009 is when I had to stop carrying them due to my health. That's when we started suspecting something was wrong, and I started my journey trying to figure out that I had rheumatoid arthritis and I had lots of shoulder issues, had just issues all over. And the doctor said, you can't be carrying anything heavy at all. And I happened to go in there with 2 loaded tote bags and a little handbag. And he said, no, we're not having that. So he physically wrote me out a prescription, and he said, you can't do it. And I'm like, okay. So I went to just strictly not carrying any handbags on my person. That's when I started with car bags. That's when I started with just doing small wallets, just somewhere, or little holsters for my phone. Back in 2023, when I discovered Dawn Loves Couture, she had unboxed a Dooney & Bourke, and I was like, Dooney & Bourke is still around? They were my heart from high school. And never had one or anything, and I ventured in and bought my first Dooney & Bourke, and it just opened up the floodgates. And now I'm here on YouTube, and I have a lot. People have been guessing. I don't know. Y'all know more than me. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to try to go in the order of how I purchased these, and I'll try to tell you just a little bit about each one. I will put right here in front of me, or up here, when I purchased them, because I probably won't remember. I purchased a lot of bags, y'all. I purchased a lot of bags. Okay, so my very first Louis Vuitton bag that I bought was this one. I fell in love with this one. I went looking on Rebag. That was before Rebag had such a bad reputation. Now it's starting to come back. And for buying purposes, Rebag was great. And this particular model is called the Elipse, and this is the PM. Here's the front, the side, the back, the other side, the bottom. This is a vintage model, and it is in great condition. It has patinaed a little bit since I've had it, not very much. I did wear it like a lot. And then I started getting other bags, and I started to kind of slow down and wearing this, but I have worn this year a couple of times. Y'all might have seen me in a video, when I was picking up my Alma. I think y'all probably saw that. So this was very clean. It came with the lock. It did not come with a crossbody. I purchased that on Organize My Bags or Dress Up Your Purse, one of those. Here's the inside. It was very, very clean. I was very fortunate. So this goes up and down in price, and of course depending on the condition. And this was like in excellent excellent condition at the time, and it still is. It still is. So this was the first one. Since I went for a non-conventional, because I thought I'm only going to have one Louis Vuitton in my life. Yeah. So I wanted to go with something that was unconventional, that I hadn't seen around, and it caught my eye. I was scrolling through Rebag at that time because that's really all I knew about the pre-love market. And I found it, and I was like, I gotta have it. And so I was able to make payments on it. I think I bought it through Afterpay, Klarna, one of those, and then I paid it off. My second one, by that time I had discovered Facebook groups, and I wanted a classic. And I love the Dooney Zip Zip. So of course I wanted an Alma. I wanted an Alma PM. I added this. It didn't come with this. It didn't come with the lock. Didn't come with anything. And this one did have some, love watermarks. It's a little bit more patinaed, but it was a good price. And at that time, we could make payments with her. She was a bit smaller, and we could make payments with her through, just one-on-one. Now she has a website and what have you. And here is the inside there. Now, what I did learn with this one after a while was, off the bat, she just was bigger than I thought. I thought the PM was going to be smaller. Yes, I looked at the measurements. It just doesn't click in my head until I see it in person. And it's in great condition. I did pay a little bit up for this one. So this one is the only one out of my collection that I have thought about several times about passing on, rehoming this one, because of the size. I just like a smaller one better. I just prefer a smaller bag better, just in general. And with it being that price point, I would like to be able to use it and not have to say I can only use it at this time and that time. So the Elipse is smaller. It's just a smaller compact bag than the PM. So I was expecting it to be kind of this size, and it's a lot wider. So the next bag that I purchased was this one. This is a fun little bag. This is the Danube bag, and I got this from, where did I get this one? I believe I got this one from another Facebook group, and I have purchased several items from her. And she allowed me to make payments on it. I had a really good deal. I was super excited about this. It's not detachable, but it is a crossbody bag. And I use this a lot during the summer when I just need something quick to go to the baseball games. It kind of depends on what the tournament style is, how I'm feeling, what all we're carrying along with this. If we have a long tournament that we're going to be there like 2 days or sometimes 3 days, because sometimes they're 3-day tournaments, and we're carrying the tent and we're carrying, ice chest, and we're carrying all the whole bit, then I usually will have a bigger bag that has, insect repellent, it has sunscreen, it has extra medicines for me and all that kind of stuff. So then I don't need anything big on my person. If we're going to do a 1-day kind of thing, then we don't carry all of that stuff. We're just carrying our chairs and maybe an umbrella. Then I will go for a bigger bag for the tournaments. And usually that's all place I go. The only places I really go is the doctors, to my kids' houses, to baseball tournaments, and to meet the Tres Amigas. And that's about it. Oh, and then I'm cruising, but that's a whole different set of bags. So this was the next one that I purchased. Then also too, from the same Facebook group lady, this one came up. I love this one. Oh, it is the Wilshire, is how I pronounce it. I think I might say it wrong, but love this one. It is cute, and this is what started my love for the East-West bag. It is just really easy to get in and out of. I have looked at getting a different color, and that's what it looks like on the inside. I just love this one. This is an easy bag. When I carry this bag, it's hard for me to get out of it because it's just such a comfortable carry. It's very lightweight. It carries a whole bunch of items in it. I love it. I just absolutely love it. The next one I bought while I was on the cruise. So this one cost, I paid up, but it was on the cruise, and it was vacation money, so it really didn't count as my personal money. This is a transformer bag too. You close it up this way, or you can take the belting off the sides, and it gives that shape on both sides. It becomes a tote, and so it's also very easy to get in and out of. And I'm sorry, Carnival Cruise use what goes around comes around, so it's the first time I use that. So the bags are priced a little high. What goes around comes around. Is very proud of their vintage items, but they have you can scan it and it shows what the bag is, what year it is, all this kind of stuff. And I really like that, and you know that it showed that it was authentic. I like this shape of bag. So here's the front, the side, the back, the other side, and the bottom, and the inside is just one hole. This is just strictly a top handle bag, and I'm okay with that. But I do prefer to have it belted. But it was very dry when I got it, so I've conditioned this a lot. I was very surprised at. I mean, the canvas was really good shape, but the leather, when I saw it, it was dry, and I was like, but I can condition it. I was able to do that. So that was the next bag. Then I'm trying to remember. Yes. Then the following bag, which would be 1, 2, 3, 6. My sixth bag was this one, and I got this one from Candy's Sweet Love for LV, which is a recent purchase. It's an HL. It's a vintage HL. It doesn't look vintage because the original owner sent it to Louis Vuitton and had it, the Vachetta, replaced, and she decided that she wanted to sell it, and I can't believe that it was still on there by the time when I got there, because she had shown it and nobody purchased it, and I was like, whoa, I want it. I had this already, and I just used that as the crossbody. I've also used a gold chain as a crossbody. It was in really good condition on the outside and the inside. The owner sent me what's this called? I forgot. An insert. And then here it is what it looks like on the inside. So, I mean, it was like a brand new bag. I mean, you know, how could I say no? I had been looking and looking for one, and once I discovered what it was, and when I priced it, getting it done and the amount of time, you know, to get it repaired by Louis Vuitton and trying to do all of that on my, you know, on my own, it was going to cost more and take a long time, you know, to get it done. And when I saw this, I was like, okay, sold. Dibs. You say dibs over on Candy's Instagram. I have worn this several times. It is a fun little bag to wear. I'm going to the mailbox. If I just want it, you know. Sometimes I just have her and I'll wear a bag in a bag. And I'm like, you know, use her like a little wallet and take it out, and then I have that. So it's just a fun bag. This is definitely a DD bag. So then my more recent ones is when I went the first time to Fashion File with the Tres Amigas. Here's the Alma I fell in love with. Everything else has gold. This is my only one. Well, only the next two have silver. But I liked the silver against this particular bag. Now, if I could find another one for a good price and it was gold and black, would I get it? Yes, you would. But I'm very happy with this. So when this came up, and I secured this, had it on Fashion File gel, which is the reserve. Then one of our dear YouTube friends, Ed Braun put this up, which was originally Dawnless Couture, which takes us all the way back to the beginning. This is one of the very first bags that I saw. The videos that I saw that Dawn showed was this Alma BB. And when I saw on his community post that he was going to sell this, I jumped on it right away and I said, is there any way that I can have that? And is there, buy that? And is there any way that I can make payments on it? He was trying to sell this bag to get something else, and he says, for you, friend, I will, but we kind of need a fast turnaround. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. Just give me a week. Give me a week, So the money that I was gonna, do that to get that out of jail quicker, I diverted on here. But this was a great deal, Had this come up before the black one, I don't think I would have purchased the black one. I don't think I would have, been as interested, because I would have been satisfied for this one, because this was just like a dream come true. After having these two Almas, the black one and this orange one, it confirmed that the Alma PM, this one, it confirmed that this just is just a little bit too big. It's a little bit too tall for me and too wide. These other bags aren't as wide or don't feel as bulky on my person or carrying them or getting in and out of the bag. So yeah, this one's kind of on the chopping block, it's on the chopping block. If I could get a good price from it, I was thinking about sending it to Fashion File, because she had talked to me about selling it to them, and if I could get a good price from Fashion File, I think I might, be willing to let it go. But right now I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a real hurry to do it. But probably, what are we in? I'm filming this in June the 26th. So probably August-ish, I guess, I'll probably actively start looking at Fashion File. Right now, I have a lot of other family stuff that I need to take care of, and we have some major studio changes, God willing, coming up. So I don't have time to delve into that and possibly travel to take the bags and all that kind of stuff. So because there's also other things in my collection that I'm probably ready to let go. I know, I never thought I'd do that. I thought I'd say that, but as I have opened up mostly, I think I have opened pretty much all of my back stock, except for maybe a handful of boxes that I have found as we have been decluttering the house that got hidden while we were moving my brother in, and things were shifted around. Some boxes got hidden, so I have some of those to unbox. If you're wondering all of this stuff, I have some notorious marathon unboxing lives that you are more than welcome to go look in my playlist and find, and you will see. Sometimes I opened 14 boxes, but there was more than 14 bags, and I have 2 or 3 of those. I know, y'all, I shop way too much. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoyed my Louis Vuitton handbag collection. We have 8 handbags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't believe it. This is editing Dee. I have another Louis Vuitton bag. How could I forget my Jacques Mamos? I'll put it down here. I think this is the small one. I actually purchased this from Alyssa from Simply Lady M, and she had said she'd put it up for sale, and I was like, I love that bag. So I bought this off of her. And when I bought it at the time, look, it didn't fit my shoulder. But now, look, I've lost enough weight. It fits me, y'all. So it was in my tote section. That's why it wasn't in my Louis Vuitton section. It's in my tote section. This is Epi leather. And this one's staying in my collection. I love this one. This one I have yet to wear because I just recently discovered that it fits me. Alrighty, so I'm going to insert this somewhere. So I have a total of 9 right now. So if the Alma PM goes bye, I still have 8. But I have 9 with this currently in my collection. And 7, lucky 7 for sure are staying with me, and 1 is 90 I say 90% ready to be rehomed. I keep repeating it to myself so it'll stick in my head and it integrate itself in my person so that I don't change my mind. But really, um, it doesn't work for me. And the only reason I would be keeping it and the only reason I've kept it this long is for nostalgia purposes. But I have these other ones that I love, and it needs a home, that can really love on her. I want to make sure that it goes somewhere that it will be loved and used, not just sat there in the closet. I know me, I'm saying that. I just want it to be taken care of. It's like a baby. I'm letting go like a baby, okay? Alrighty, Bean Beauties. If you have any other viewer requests, please put them down on the bottom and I will put them in my viewer request folder. And I am, believe it or not, I am going to be working on those. I know I've said that, but we've had a huge life-changing kind of things going on this year. And so I am planning on doing that. And this is the first of that videos. Alrighty, Bean Beauties. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It'll help my channel grow, and it just makes things a lot more fun when you drop a comment down and talk to me. What can we do? How about a scarf? Because it's in the middle of the summer and I want it to be cool already. So let's put a scarf down. I think there's a red scarf. Put a scarf down if you stay till the end. Love y'all. Bye-bye.